Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you'd be fine. This is Miss Sidra Kashif representing MSK Linguistics Center from Pakistan, Karachi, being a moderator, proprietor, plus EFL and IELTS instructor there. It's my honor to have Mr. Keith Barger from China. He has extensive knowledge in this field relevant to Cambridge English, IELTS, plus he is a certified trainer. He is an educator in China of APUSH history. He is a native English speaker. It's all about the topic which we are going to discuss, the art of speaking English, accent, pronunciation, and fluency. I hope this topic is going to be really interesting and remarkable to all of you, whether you want to improve your English and want to be a fluent English speaker. So let's get started. Hello, sir. Much gratitude.
And hello, and thank you for having me here.
It's my pleasure, sir. Thanks for giving me your precious time.
Of course, of course.
Would you like to introduce yourself to the audience as I have introduced, but there would be something missing? You could elaborate it very well.
Okay, thank you. So yes, as indicated, my name is Keith Barger. I am from the United States, specifically Portland, Oregon. And as the topic is about accent, what you're hearing is mostly Western American. So my accent is not 100% that, but it's influenced partially by my mother, who is from Iowa, which would put her in the center of the country, and my father, who was from Pennsylvania, which puts him on the East Coast. So all of us have accents, and we all speak with influences from different parts from our parents. So, but I've been this is my 17th year of teaching. I have taught English. I'm currently teaching history, but I am teaching it using English and using history instruction in English to build and expand the English language of my second language speakers. So that's, I guess, an introduction.
Fantastic. It's our honor to have you for this relevant topic.
Thank you. It's great to be.
Sir. Yeah, it is indeed. Okay. So maybe start.
A quick, yes, we can start. But in case the audience doesn't know, this is my first time doing a live stream. So I'm sure Miss Sidra, I just call her Sidra because Americans we use first names, but she does everything wonderfully. If there's any mistakes, it's all on me because I'm new at this. So thank you for your patience too. So go ahead.
It's okay, sir. Take it easy. It's all about natural conversation. No worries, whether it's your first time or whatever.
Okay,
okay, so sir. If you allow me for the questions which I have designed for especially this live stream, so I would proceed further.
Of course.
First of all, it's all about, sir, accent and pronunciation. That there are a number of people in all around the world from different culture or environment. According to their environment or culture, they have multiple of the accents. So I think it's all about the sounds which they pronounce, how they speak. It's relevant to accent. If I talk about pronunciation, so it is the accurate way to pronounce something, to say about something like a word to say. So it is included in pronunciation. If I talk about especially for English language or any languages, so pronunciation matters to pronounce it correctly.
Yes.
So if I talk about the accent and pronunciation, what would you like to say about it? What's your opinion that what's the main distinction between it, and what are the ways which should be adopted for this?
Okay, so pronunciation, well, okay, what's it? Accent. Let's start with accent. Accent is something that you develop from ever since you were a baby. Your accent comes from your family, it comes from your location, it comes from what you hear. And so certain sounds and certain tendencies are internalized. So two people can speak the same language and sound different because of accent. And I can speak two languages and sound the same. I'm going to speak just very quickly in Spanish, and it's okay if you don't understand. My pronunciation is the same in English. Cuando yo hablo español, es mismo pronunciación. So the thing is, my accent didn't change, but my pronunciation did. Because the word pronunciation is English. Pronunciación is Spanish for the same word. So you put emphasis on different parts of the word. So pronunciation can be right or wrong. Accent is always correct. I think that's it. Yeah. So some people feel like, oh, my accent is wrong. Can you fix it? No, you're wonderful. I guess where it starts is it always has to start with respect. So respect how people sound.
Definitely. We should give them respect relevant to the accent. But if there is a matter relevant to pronunciation, so it is not compromised.
Correct. So as English teachers or as any language teacher, it is our job to correct pronunciation. Always. Because words can be mispronounced.
So, sir, what are the ways to learn the pronunciation in accurate way? Which way should be adopted for this purpose?
Huge topic. One way to learn about actually, I do have a favorite tool on this for English. I can only speak authoritatively about English. The Cambridge Dictionary website, I don't have the link, but Cambridge Dictionary, it's a bilingual dictionary. It's an online tool, wonderful. It has two little speaker clicks. You can click it with your mouse and it'll give a UK pronunciation and it will give an American pronunciation. In the English language, there are two standard pronunciations that are both 100% correct. The English or the UK pronunciation and the American pronunciation. And now I see like, oh, what about Australia? What about Canada? When they speak formally, when they write formally, they use UK English. Americans have informal American and formal American. I am speaking formal American English because I am in a professional setting. So a word example, if you look up the word Renaissance, that is a time period in European history when art was kind of cool. There was a bunch of that. But the British pronunciation of the same word is Renaissance. So sometimes when I hear a word Renaissance, it sounds different. It's like, oh, is that wrong? And then I look it up and it's like, oh, that's the British pronunciation. So before you think you're right, check. That's a really good thing. So to kind of go back, listen to native speakers, listen to TV shows, these are strategies you can use. If you want to hear American pronunciation, a very popular TV show is Friends. That's an example.
Yeah.
So
Also few podcasts and the films or programs that really help us if we listen it carefully, and that way we can improve our pronunciation too.
yes. But the other best way to practice pronunciation is to obviously enroll in classes, and I'm sure you offer classes that people would love to take. I probably could figure out a way to offer classes too. But you have a wonderful online platform. Take it, enrolling in classes and practicing. Finding a study buddy, someone whose level of English is similar, talking
Hmm.
to each other. That's a wonderful way to practice.
It's all about the environment. If we have environment and if we utilize it in positive way, so it is really fruitful to us. We have to get advantages of having the environment or the chance.
Yes, language is all about using it, and you have to be in a situation where you use it.
Hmm. Okay. Okay, sir. There are few of the educators. They say like, don't pronounce this. Pronounce like that. Like if it's British pronunciation, so they say don't pronounce it. Say like this. Like they follow. They emphasize on American pronunciation rather than British one. So what would you think about it? Should we follow American or British, or if we speak in English, then we have multiple of the pronunciation. As a, if we speak it like as a second language, no? So it happens mostly. So we use multiple of the pronunciation. For few words British, for few words we use American. What would you say? Is it correct?
Well, when it comes to spelling, this is not pronunciation. When it comes to spelling, I would try to
Hmm.
encourage people to pick a single type of spelling, whether it's
Hmm.
British or American. For example, the word color, COLOR versus COLOUR.
Hmm.
When it comes to pronunciation, the spoken language is much more flexible than the written language. So I
Hmm.
think what's more important than being the same, what's most important is that you do. Speaking is about doing. In fact, um, we think of this in spoken language is always a little less formal than our writing language. So, like you have formal written, formal spoken, informal written, informal spoken. Like the writing is always just a little bit more formal.
Hmm.
So when we are in an environment of speaking, we should just speak. Because what's more important than worrying about, oh, did I say this British or did I say this American? It's more important just to do. Because
Yeah.
usually we find a way to understand each other because there are words around it that connect it. And so if I didn't quite understand it the first time you said it,
Hmm.
within the context, I will.
I admit it.
Yeah. So, I mean, your audience is hearing me speak American English, and they're
Hmm.
hearing you speak English that's much more British than mine. It's just true.
It is. Yeah.
and,
Because
and, and you have,
we study by following British English now,
yeah.
to speak English or to learn English as a second language. That's why it seemed like British somehow.
Well, just think about the country you're in. Think of the country you want to go to. Do they play cricket or do they play baseball? If they play cricket, you might lean towards British English. And if they play baseball, lean towards American English. Because, if it's a batter or if it's a batsman, it makes a little bit of a difference.
Yeah, it is.
So, batsman, batter, yeah, they're similar.
I couldn't agree more.
But you of course agree that baseball is better, right?
Yeah, it is.
No, no, no. So,
As you wish, as you like.
Okay, any other questions?
Yeah, sir. Let's move forward to another thing like it's relevant to fluency. If I talk about fluency, so people believe that if we just say anything, to elaborate anything, if we speak it without any break, that is called fluency. But I believe that if we have intonation, if we have a clear way to make someone understand by following grammar, to speak in accurate way, to speak with cohesion, that is called fluency. What's your opinion relevant to fluency?
Okay, good question. Wonderful question. Um, you're a good interviewer. You ask good questions. That's smart. Okay.
Thank-
Fluency. Okay, let's just back up just a step from that. Language is about communication. And as long as you are understood, you successfully communicated. Now, fluency improves our ability to communicate. So whether we follow all of the rules or not, as long as we're understood, we still communicated. And that's the final goal. Now, if we want to increase our fluency, if we want to, what is fluency? There can be pauses. Think of your own first language. When we're
Yeah.
speaking our first language,
Hmm.
we pause, we hesitate, we gather we emphasize,
Hmm.
we're more flexible with our first language, and
Hmm.
we make mistakes with our first language. I make mistakes in English. I'm not,
Yeah.
there's no such thing as
That's the
perfect
thing.
in
It
language.
happens with everyone. Even it's our own language. It's first language. We do mistakes, and there are number of people they can't understand if you say in too much jiffy or fluency. If he can understand, or if it is his or her first language, but he can't like this if we just go with accuracy to take pauses to speak with intonation or cohesion. That is, I think, remarkable to speak English.
Yes. So fluency really is about, I think it's more of a state of being relaxed and
Hmm.
having the language flow back and forth. Know that
Yeah.
there's going to be some pauses because people have to take time to think sometimes. They have to take time to hear what you're saying. And even if they know the words, sometimes the ideas aren't quite connecting. And we all need think time. So fluency is about a comfort level with the flow, the back and forth flow of communication.
To be natural, whatever you are saying, just celebrate it in natural way, to think about it, to make your mind to understand relevant to it in your first language first. It takes time. That's the thing.
Yep. Sounds good.
Hmm. But mostly people believe that if we just speak it in very jiffy or without any break, that is called fluency. So it is rumor.
Yeah. It
Mhm.
it's I'm doing fluency right here and now because I don't
Hmm.
know the questions. I'm answering them. I'm coming up with thoughts and I'm
Yeah.
putting them together in an order that I think the audience will understand. I'm doing that
Yeah.
all that's how the brain works. It works really fast, but then it has to get out there through the mouth to speak the words. And so speaking uninterrupted is not fluency.
Hmm. I agree
Fluency
with that.
is
To
back
make
and
your
forth.
mind to plan the things, now that
Yeah,
how to start, how to elaborate, what to say, it takes
yeah,
time
it does.
to arrange your ideas.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. What would you like to say about the whole topic? What's your opinion relevant to accent pronunciation and fluency overall? What would you like to suggest to the people?
couple of things.
And
I said it starts with respect. When somebody tells you, oh, I didn't understand you because your accent. Oh, your accent is ugly or bad or whatever. Or, oh,
yeah,
your accent is good. And it's like, no, my accent is not good. My accent is not bad. My accent is my accent. And I think that self-acceptance of what your accent is. Now, many students of English do like my accent. And that's because it's not because it's good. It's because it is familiar. Familiar is my accent. And the reason it is familiar, Western America. Where is Hollywood? Western America. So many of the Hollywood films, you hear it and, oh, Mr. Barger, Keith Barger, whatever, he sounds kind of like the people in Hollywood. I recognize that. I like the Hollywood film, so I like how you speak. And it's like, no, you can like it, and that's great. If you like it, great. If you don't like it, that's your opinion. But it's familiar. So start with acceptance of your own accent and know that it wonderfully reflects your family, your geography, your country, your background, and that's wonderful. Everybody's accent, everybody has an accent, and everybody can be wonderful with their accent without changing it. No one needs to change it. So,
I admit this all, no? People
and
prefer the
there is
familiar
one more
ones
thing.
rather
There is
than other accents or pronunciation.
If the accent gets in the way of communication, then you need to fix the pronunciation. I will give one quick example. The TH sound does not exist in the Chinese language. I'm trying to change the location of my camera, so I apologize for the, okay, there, it's stable now. To make the TH sound, it requires certain muscles. The tongue has to be between the teeth, and you pull it back, and that's how you make the TH sound. So if you have a pronunciation problem, sometimes you have to train the muscles of your mouth to make a different sound.
It needs exercise.
It is exercise. And I've noticed when I first started speaking Spanish more, when I was visiting Mexico, my mouth hurt from speaking because I was using different muscles to speak Spanish.
Yeah, it happens. To speak it as a second language, we have to work hard for it.
Yes.
We
So
have to let our muscles hurt.
Exactly.
Literally.
Practice, practice, practice. That's what you need to do. If you want to get good at a language, practice it and practice and practice more. Enroll in classes, find a study buddy, watch TV from the target language. So
I admit it.
anything else?
That's it, sir. Is there any feedback relevant to Ms. Sidra Kashif and MSK Linguistics Center or this live stream? If there is any, I would like
would
to hear.
say what I've seen with your live stream, I've seen some other live streams, but you give a very professional live stream. You gave me a lot of support. You made me comfortable on this my first time. And so I suspect your professionalism here is reflected in your professionalism as a teacher.
Really
So
nice to hear.
keep it up. You've got to, if you're listening and you're in Pakistan, India, wherever nearby, you might want to hit her up and get some lessons. She knows her stuff.
So kind of you, sir.
No problem. Thank you. Thank you for having me. This is what was a really great experience.
My pleasure, sir. It's also a really great experience with you as well.
Thank you. So, the only thing I'm doing right now, I'm in China and I'm trying to leave China. I love China. I've been here for 10 years. 10 years? Almost 10 years, 9 years. This is my 9th year. I'm looking for my next adventure. So if you know of any, if your school is looking, you might want to contact me.
Sure, they would. because you are experienced and you are familiar, you are native English speaker.
Well, okay, as good as that is, second language speakers can be just as valuable. We have different strengths. And that's one thing too to remember. If your teacher is a second language speaker of English, they can be as good or better than some native speakers of English. But I do have a teaching license. I do have a TEFL certificate. So I was a teacher in America. So yeah, be careful. Be careful with first language teachers. If they don't have that professional background, you're better off with a professional teacher. So
It matters.
yeah, it does matter. It does matter. So
Hmm.
I think I'm done. Unless there's anything else you want of me.
Yeah, sir. Thanks a lot for your precious time. I'm really delighted to have live stream with you, and I wish to have more in future.
I look forward to it. Okay,
I would be
thank you.
also looking forward to it. Is there any message for Pakistan at the end?
I haven't had the pleasure of visiting. I hope someday that I have the pleasure of visiting Pakistan because I have heard good things. I wish I could speak from firsthand. So maybe I should come there and try some of the real good food that I've heard about.
Welcome, sir. Most welcome here.
I appreciate that very much. So hello, Pakistan. Hope to see you soon.
Same to you.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, sir. It's been a really great time with you.
Likewise.
Take
Likewise.
care.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.